Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, and I'm back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Was the Gate Guardian Reincarnation? And yeah, guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. Now, I'm not going to give shout out to only one person because many people have asked for this specific story in the past. And before continuing this, a huge disclaimer: all I know is that Gate Guardian guards a gate in the SCP universe, and that gate holds some sort of secret. So it is my own take on that and my own theory as well as a fiction. So aside from that, yes, it is a reincarnation one, as well as there is no ship whatsoever in the story involved. So yeah, aside from that, yeah, I hope you don't, specify too much into this, because all I know is that he has flame abilities and can burn anyone into crisps without warning if they get too close. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the story, and if you do, then please leave a like and enjoy the content and subscribe to my channel. And I will be going live tomorrow at 10 p.m. I guess. We'll be playing Red Dead Redemption 2. It'll be fun, so join on, okay? And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins in the SCP universe. In these worlds, there are some paranormal beings that are labeled as SCP, and there are many of them, and one such SCP is SCP-001, better yet known as the Gate Guardian. No matter how much the SCP organization tried to get close to it or try to look into the gate that the Gate Guardian protected, they would just burn. And after eons and eons of what seemed like trying, they were able to finally enter the gate and unleashed hell upon them. It turns out the SCP Gate Guardian was there to protect them from their own demise as an angel, but humans and their curiosity got the better of them and once again unleashed hell upon them. All the other SCPs fell as huge hordes of monsters were released, and added to them was the SCP such as SCP-008 and other ones. The unkillable crocodile and many other SCPs were now freed, and hell was unleashed upon Earth. Seeing that the Gate Guardian did not have any job to do, as the world itself was now destroying from within like a plague, he was sent to another universe, aimless, as he was wondering now. For the first time in what seemed like forever, he was given the ability to think for himself and not his duty. He slowly started to develop emotions as well as consciousness, and that consciousness gave him the ability to make his own decisions, to defy right and wrong, to help others out, to feel compassion, hatred, and such emotions. And he was now inside one such universe, hopping from dimension to dimension. He reached there. It was like the previous world that he has visited, where humans had superpowers, and not like the one that he was in charge of, protecting the gate with. These didn't have any gates, nor did the SCPs. It seems that that particular Earth was the only one, as it was known as the Gate from Hell. And he did not knew what the humans have unleashed, not for their own Earth, but for the other dimensions as well. A pathway, no, a black hole was opened for demons to enter the other dimensions as well. But it was still far from coming along, as they wouldn't venture out because the Gate Guardian was out there still. And if he could track them, he would just burn them if he ever get into any radius of them or notice them with his divine flames. One such night, SCP Gate Guardian took a humanoid form, which he surprisingly could do as one of his abilities that he newly discovered, as he was venturing around a place known as Konohagakure no Sato, and suddenly a huge demon was released upon it in the night, as he saw people going through different kinds of emotions. First was shock, then was denial, and then a rude awakening, and then scared, and then anguish for the lost ones. As the Gate Guardian saw A blond man sacrificing his life and saying something to a kid as they were impaled by the huge fox with 9 tails. As suddenly the fox disappeared, as the being that was there looked like almost a ghost figure. It was the Shinigami. As the Shinigami turned towards the Gate Guardian, as the time stopped. You are not from this universe. You had a duty that we, all the gods, assigned you to and created you to do. I am sorry. The humans of that dimension, their curiosity got the better of them, and hell is loosed upon them. This is quite dire. We must discuss with the other Pantheons. And not only that, you do know what has happened, right? No, I don't know what you're talking about. The hell is not only for that world. It was the gateway to hell where all the evil gods were banished to, which created those monsters known as SCP. They, alongside with the army of their own, will be free, and unfortunately, we as whole will not be strong enough to hold them back. Meaning there will be an all-blown-out war. While we take care of the main heads, you have to go out for their counts and other such. They will be reborn here, knowing fully well that you are here. They will send out their subordinates to go after you. And the Child of Prophecy. Child of Prophecy? That kid that has just lost his parents is the Child of Prophecy of this universe. And this world. There are many other universes out there that has such one particular character that is known as such words. Some evil, some good. Some die, some prevail, some just become legends. He will become like that one too. And we are forced to give him a part of you by making you a part of him. I understand. If it is necessary, I will do it. I don't understand, Gate Guardian. You were created without any emotions to be our tool, and yet I can see that you are hesitant. Why is that? Said Shinigami, with narrowed eyes. I have been traveling for a lot, my lord. I might have developed some things that are known as emotions. True. Kami did add up to your creativity, as well as curiosity, that was sealed away by us. But seeing as your job was done, and you couldn't protect the world, and unleashed hell upon many, many galaxies and universes, those abilities were bound to be freed. So, have you decided to end your life to save many others, or are you going to be the one who will be the cause of the destruction of all life and us gods? I will become a part of him. I will be the part of this child. He will have the ability of my divine flames as well as my divine swords. Ability to use my divine flame wings as well. Good. You have chosen well. You have proven to us again that you are the best creation that we created. But do not worry. Your soul will be sent away to the heaven where you can remain and do whatever it is needed to be done by you. And it did happen. The Gate Guardian's body disappeared, as all the energy that was within him was soon transferred into that infant child, as the soul of the Gate Guardian was gone. As the Shinigami turned towards the child, as the Shinigami then said, "Okay, time to change the course of actions. I could have altered the reality, but I doubt that anyone would like that. But I'm gonna cheat anyway, because other guards will understand that this is necessary for his character development, since now he holds the power of the Gate Guardian." And so it did happen. Time was reversed. Once again, Minato and Kushina were alive, and those who have lost their lives, it was fair only. If the Shinigami wasn't just, nobody would believe in him anymore and weaken his power. Shinigami-sama, what is going on? Look around you, Minato Namikaze, Kushina Uzumaki. Everything is stopped. I did this because I have a job for you. His chilling voice sent chins down their spine. What is it? Said Kushina. Your son. He is the key to stop the destruction of your whole world. And not only this world, but many others. He is the Child of Prophecy. You mean Naruto? Yes. I have given him the power of our creations. Our creation and many other Pantheon gods' creation. You see, the evil gods are released due to humans' curiosity getting the better of them. And they have unleashed hell upon one such planet where the gate was. And it will be the end of all of us if they are not stopped. Gate Guardian was weakened, but I have given his abilities to your son, the abilities of divine flames. Now his job is to become the Gate Guardian of the whole world and the whole universes altogether. Their eyes widen, knowing fully well the infant child they were holding had such heavy duties laid upon his shoulder. But he can't do it alone. He's just a little boy. Do not worry. There will be many others who will be there to support him. But all you have to do is just take care of him and raise him into a good man with good heart, and who knows when to kill and when not to kill. It will be done. Thank you, said Minato. No, Minato Namikaze. We will be thanking you soon, if you are able to do this job. Goodbye for now. As the Shinigami left, as time returned to normal, as those who has lost their lives were confused what has happened. As Hiruzen Sarutobi, the previous Hokage of the said village, now was standing next to his alive successor, Minato. I thought you were... I thought so too as well, my old friend. But it seems the Shinigami has other plans. He has revived us once again and wants us to take care of Naruto. What? What do you mean, wants to take care of your son? Weren't you going to do that? We were. But we lost our lives, didn't we? We were given another chance by him. Is there something you are not telling me? Yes, there is. You can come out now. I can sense you're hiding there. What do you mean by that? I know you're not Madara, Obito. As the masked person arrived, as everyone got on guard, as Kakashi read, Obito? What are you playing at, sensei? I was just going to go away now, but you piqued my interest. I saw you die and you were revived and you say it was Shinigami and it has something to do with Naruto. As suddenly, Kaguya switched places with Zetsu as well. I would like to know that as well. Who are you? All of them said, as the Sage of the Six Spots Ghost arrived there with his brother. I would like to tell you that. The Sage, said Hiruzen Sarutobi, which caused everyone's eyes to go wide. We must go to the council chambers. As when everyone entered there, everyone was shocked to see the Sage there. What is going on? Why is the Sage of the Six Spots alive and here? Everything will be revealed in due time. Time which we do not have much left. As after that, everyone was seated and the civilians were now off. As the elders, the Sage, his brother, his mother, as well as Obito and some of the Anbus, his close friends, Kushina, Minato, and the clan heads were there, as well as Hiruzen Sarutobi. So, what did Shinigami told you, Minato Namikaze? Said Danzo. Minato began to explain what Shinigami told him to do and what has happened. After hearing this, everyone was shocked and flabbergasted. Oh no, this is really bad. I have visited that planet, said Kaguya. There was a Gate Guardian there who wouldn't let us get near that radius, and many of the Otsuzukis lost their lives as well. And we left, knowing fully well after Kami-sama herself came there and warned us. This is bad. We have to contact the Otsutsuki clan. I do not think that is a good idea, Mother. They might side as well as with the evil gods, because all they want is power. But I'm surprised, Mother. You at one point wanted that as well. When you are sealed and have a lot of time to think about your own actions, things tend to change. And not only our universe and world, many other are at stake. I want to regain the title I once held, the Rabbit Goddess, that people loved, not as the demoness that people see me now as. So, we're going to have to work together on this one. And what about the Zetsu's plan, the Moon Eye plan? It was to free me, child. I tried to stop him many times, but I couldn't contact him. The only time I was able to when I released him. And he was going to release me back. And I wasn't going to do anything, but I guess it was done. And now I have switched places with them because of the turbulence in the whole universe and the power rift. I was able to track down where it was, and I was able to come here. And I doubt that many of the demons will be coming here as well. And suddenly one such demon did attack. It was the demon general Hosea. Ah, mademoiselle, I am the subordinate of evil god Hattori, and he will be very, very grateful if you hand over that child, and your planet might survive. He is lying, said Kaguya. There's no way the evil gods will ever let us live. As they all got into fighting stances, many demons were released upon. Now, your village or the boy? As Danzo was about to make a decision when the boy's eyes opened. But instead of being blue, they were flaming red and bright. Everything burned as the flame burst throughout, not killing those who were harmless, but killing those who intended to kill. The Gate Guardian's power for the first time activated through Naruto. It was the flame burst. All the demons are burnt down. So this is the power of the Gate Guardian, said Danzo. You're not getting any bright ideas, Danzo. We know that you want to control this power, but the evil gods, the world's destruction, that is more important than your petty vendetta. A pity, but true. So what, now we all work together now? I'm sorry, I don't care if the world is going to end. I'll be leaving then, Obito said. As he was about to leave, Kakashi stopped him. Wait a minute, Obito. You still haven't answered for your crimes. What crimes? Like you have answered for your, Hatake. What do you mean by that? Kakashi said, you killed her. I saw it with my own eyes. Kakashi's eyes widened as his grip loosened on Obito, as Obito shoved him away. Yeah, that's right. Keep your hands to yourself, Hatake. You have no right to judge me. You are the one who shoved your damn Chidori straight through her. I was there, but Kakashi said as Obito left. It's alright, Obito, said Minato as he put a hand on his shoulder. I'll be leaving, Sensei. Kakashi, as Kakashi left before answering anything. Leave him be, Minato. He needs some time alone. We need to contact the three Sanins together, said Hiruzen. What? You want the snake bastard to be back? Yes. It is time I tell him the truth about his parents, and we bring him back once and for all. As after that, a letter arrived to three Sanins through a monkey. Two of them were not surprised, but one of them were. It was Orochimaru, as he was in his lab when a snake arrived there. A letter from Hiruzen Saradobi. I did not believe it for a second when he sent it to you, but it was really Enma who was there to give us the letter. Manda and him had a spout, but he prevailed, and after defeating Manda, he left, giving us a job. Here you go, Orochimaru. As Orochimaru was shocked as he opened the letter and read it with narrowed eyes, as he wanted to see the contents of it. It could be a trap, but it wasn't, so he read the letter anyways. Orochimaru, it is me, your sensei, or at least if you remember me to be. I have some news about your parents that I would like to tell you the truth of that night, as well as we need your help. The whole universe now, all other universes, including our ones, is at stake. We can get all the help we need. Regards, Hiruzen Saradobi. Meet me near the Uchiha shrine that is abandoned. Time skip. 1 month later, Orochimaru just came there without even saying any word and was waiting, while Jiraiya and Tsunade still had to answer. What are you playing as, Sensei? He said to thin air as Hiruzen was there with a blink of an eye. Your parents are still alive. They are in comatose state. They were, well, your mother, she brought in a herb to cure your father's disease that you were looking into. She thought that it was the herb that I suggested, and both of them drank it, giving them the sleep amnesia. And they haven't woken up, and even if they did, they will have an amnesia, forgetting about their memories altogether. Damn it, So they are alive. Where are they? So what is this other thing that you need my help with? Aside from my parents? Said Orochimaru, stopping him. Well... As Hiruzen began to explain him what happened during the course of past month and what has occurred and what was going on in the village and what will happen soon enough to the whole world, and how they witnessed a demon attack from Hattori's subordinate. After being explained everything, Orochimaru had a blank face. Seriously, Sensei, what kind of shit we got ourselves into? It wasn't us. It was humans who were curious about what was being held on the other side of the gate. That gate, which was supposedly a path to hell, where the evil gods were banished. And a protector that the gods created from all pantheons known as, I know, Sensei, the Gate Guardian, which now has given powers to Minato and Kushina's son. Many other villages will not like this information, and some might even think we are joking. As suddenly an envoy came there. You said you came alone. I did. State your business, Hokage-sama. Iwagakure is being attacked by a horde of demons, and they have requested help from each and every villages, including us. Okay. We have to bring Naruto there. What? Are you out of your goddamn mind, Sensei? It is the only way. He has the power of the divine flames to burn them. Damn it, Sensei. Fine. As after that they made their way towards Konoha's cage to see that Minato was already there as Kushina was being held by two envoys. I'm sorry, Kushina, but Naruto can't defeat them. You're a monster, Minato Namikaze. A damn monster to bring your infant child in the middle of a horde of demons. I know. I have to live with it. As they all traveled towards Iwagakure, and after seeing the fourth Hokage there, their morals even died down low. As one of the civilians said, you're here to finish us off? When we're weak? When the demons are attacking us? This is even low for you, Minato. No, I'm here with the help of my son to save you. As the demons attacked towards them, as Naruto opened his eyes, as Minato would have thought, he saved them. His powers burned down the whole demon army. Another colonel was dead. The generals haven't arrived yet. The colonels were the ones to be sent first, and they were now being eradicated. As Oniki, who was bruised, arrived there, Minato Namikaze, I can't believe I'm saying this, but thank you for saving us. I do not know what you did, but that saved us a lot. It was not me. It was my son. He has the ability to kill those demons. But what even are they? Akatsuchi asked. We will have a Kage summit. We have to explain to every village what is going on. And you people seeing this is enough proof to them to know that what we are doing is real. Konoha was attacked by the hordes of demons as well. They are the generals or subordinates of the evil gods that are released upon one side of the universe, and all of the universes are now their playground. They are being sent to many other universes as we speak, and only the Gate Guardian can stop them, or the one who holds his power, and that is our son, because the Shinigami granted him his powers. As their eyes widen, I see. When will be the Kage summit? We can send the message now and have it. And that is what happened. And surprisingly, on their way back towards Iron Country, Obito met them, alongside with the other Akatsuki members. I brought backup, Sensei. I thought about it hard. I was wrong. I jumped the gun, and I told them my whole plan. They still hate me for it, but they at least know that I too was being used. And Zetsu was the main culprit here. The culprit all along for our, well, life being hell. He wanted his own pawns, but I guess he couldn't get them now. I'm proud of you, Obito. I'm sure she would be as well. Thanks, Sensei. I apologize for what I did. It's alright. Even though you actually tried to, kill me and all, I kind of forgive you, son. Everyone has their bad days. And I guess you had yours, and now you are free. So, what now? What now is that we are going towards the Iron Country, Obito, and you all can come along with us. We still have to plan. Amigakure is being attacked. Suddenly said a man with a Rinnegan. What? We have to go there first. Okay, Hiruzen, you and the entourage go to the Iron Country to represent ourselves. We will go to the Amigakure. Take Naruto with us. If it is demons, we have to eradicate them fast. You know, I do not condone this, Minato, but knowing fully well the power Naruto holds, I will allow this. This is madness. I know too. I don't know what to say to Kushina or to anyone else. I can't even see myself in the mirror for what I'm using my son for, but it is how it is. The demons are already attacking, and it will only continue to grow so as he grows. We don't have much time, said the Rinnegan user, as they all teleported there, thanks to his ability of the Rinnegans. As after arriving there, Naruto once again burst out a huge cry as all the demons burned into flames. As Naruto, suddenly they looked down, cheering to see Naruto's nose was bleeding. We have to take him back to the village, as thanks to the help of the Rinnegan user again, the unknown man was sending them back to Konoha. As Minato dashed inside to see Tsunade, he bumped into her. Good luck. I bumped into you, Tsunade-sama, but I need your help. My son needs your help. Let me examine him. He has overusage of chakra, something like that, and he's drifting in and out of consciousness. As Tsunade grabbed the child and took it away. Please just save him. As suddenly he was punched in the face, sending him straight through 3 buildings. It was Kushina, and she was enraged. Minato Namikaze, what have you done to my son? I'm sorry, Kushina. As Kushina jumped upon him and beat the shit out of him. That's it, Minato. I'm leaving this godforsaken village with my son. I agree with that, says Tsunade. We can leave together, Kushina. Screw this village and the responsibilities. Yes, Kushina and Tsunade left with Naruto, and nobody stopped them, as Minato knew what he had done, and he couldn't move still. As he looked down, crying at the disappearing visage of his wife, who was enraged. I am a piece of shit, he said before passing out. As we go back towards the Iron Country, this meeting is in session. I thought Minato was the one who was going to be here, Oniki said. Yes, he was, but he had to go to Amigakure. Some people asked for help. They will be helping us. As the other Kages were quite skeptical what happened, as both of the leaders, Oniki and Hiruzen, told them what has happened to their villages and how they had a child with the abilities of the, Gate Guardian to protect them. He was like a lucky charm, said Oniki. As Hiruzen then said, he's not a lucky charm. He's an infant child with an unfortunate fate of protecting us all. I'll say it is a wonderful fate. Who doesn't want to be a hero? He'll be fighting a war alone with the beings that we don't even stand a chance against. They will burn us to crisps, even our ashes will not be found in the blink of their eyes. As their eyes widen. That is not good, said Yagura. So what should we do? We have to form an alliance, train our shinobis to the max. And as suddenly a shinobi busted through the door. Bad news, Hokage-sama. Kushina and Tsunade-sama took Naruto away from the village when Minato-sama got there. What happened? And everything was revealed to them that Naruto's condition got worse after overusing his power. Oh, damn it. Great. We are just going to lose our only way of defeating those monsters and defending our village. And now his mother has taken him away, which I rightfully agree, but we needed that child, said A. For the first time, Raikage, I agree. Even Rasa was nodding at this. I can't believe Minato would do such thing. I said to him I did not condone this, but it is unfortunate circumstances we had to. We had to take Naruto over there. It kills me every time when I imagine that infant child surrounded by men as well as demons and hordes of them, nonetheless. But it was the only way. There always is some other way. What about the sage? He hasn't contacted us. He, alongside his brother and his mother, has disappeared. We did not know where they are. Scene change. We go towards a planet in which the Otsutsukis currently were residing, or what was left of them. Mainly the 3 other Otsutsukis, Ishiki, Kishiki, and Momoshiki. Ah, if it isn't our sister Kaguya, What can we do for you? And how even are you here? Last time I heard you were sealed by your sons, and they are here as well. We need your help, said Kaguya. The Gate Guardian has failed. What? What do you mean? The gates to power are opened? No, the gates to hell are opened, Ishiki. Those gates contain the banished gods. Oh no, that is not good. Now what? Those idiots have not only ruined themselves, but our galaxies and universes as well. And they have the other SCPs as well. This certainly is not good. What about the 686? He's amongst them, eating other demons and getting stronger as we speak. That statue that snaps head if you blink, he's amongst them as well. No, this is not good, said Momoshiki. I always hated that statue. He's tried to snap my neck more than one time. If it wasn't for my third eye, I would have died for sure. So what now? What now is that we need your help, uncles. And I know for sure that you will help. That you are sure. We have seen the horrors of the SCP universe. We have ventured there in order to gain power and to get a better understanding of this entity known as the Gate Guardian and what it guarded. And trust me now, it was the biggest mistake of our life because we were the one who discovered, and the SCP soon followed and we vanished. We did not want them to trace us. I see. So it is our fault that this all was discovered and this is happening, said Kaguya, as she was rubbing her temples. In a way, in a sense, you can say that, Kaguya, but there is a way to stop that monster. And how so? Well, there is always Gate Guardian. Gate Guardian is gone, uncle, said Hagoromo. A child has his powers now. A child that his mother has taken away. It is not good. The other 5 villages are now in a fright. But if the demons attack the other 3 villages next, or even worse, attack those who they already have attacked, and they will. We have seen or heard the horror stories about the evil gods and the war between all the pantheons. It was the thing that caused the Big Bang and the universe came to existence. And that is when they found a black loop to seal them away. And hence it was called the Gates. And to protect it, the Gate Guardian was born. That is the tale that is passed alongside from the generations of the Otsuzukis to us, the last of them. And now it must be upon you to carry it to the other ones. I see. But our children. I know the feud. We all knew the feud about Indra and Astra. It is a popular tale amongst us 3. But we will end it as well. We are going to need them if we need to end this, and every other shinobi we can revive. You mean, yes. It is time to bring all the legends back, because they will be able to hold a candle to at least a kernel or so. If you say so. We must do this, as all of them returned back to the Iron Country where the meet was held. I have brought my clan, said Kaguya, and we will help you revive those who have you lost as legends. Even though they are strong and known as gods, a shinobi amongst your plane, they can only hold a candle to a kernel level of monster and demon. We still need Naruto. And fortunately enough, the evil gods and the war between the gods have begun. And all the armies were now fighting, angels versus demon hordes. And let's just say, only one evil god escaped. His name was Hattori. He was laying low, nobody knew where he went, while the gate was resealed again, and this time around completely under the domains of the gods, where they can be watchful. They did not create any other entity. While on the other side, Naruto was growing up. Many years has passed since the war was over, and Shinigami has told them, but he told them that Hattori was a powerful demon, almost as an Omega level of demon, and he could easily trample all the Pantheons. The only reason they won was that because he wasn't there, and they are now still wounded as well, and lacking in number, all the Pantheons, including their own, and they still cannot rest because of Hattori being out there, the evil god, or more like the king of gods, as he returned from the gate. He alongside his entourage is somewhere hidden, and they're gaining more power as we speak. It was revealed to the elemental nations, and they were still searching for Minato's wife as well as his son. And that has taken up to 10 years to track them down. It was Jiraiya who has, and now he was currently being interrogated by Tsunade, who was punching him in the face by tying him into the chair. Talk, Jiraiya. You know that I don't like this much, one bit. You are my comrade, and I think of you as well, Hime. I know it is wrong what Minato did, but the kid is the key. Can't you see that? All I see is that you all grown men are yapping about the demons. I heard the war is over. Hattori is still out there. He's getting stronger. And if he regains his power much more than he already has, he will free the gate once more. And this time around the gods will die. And let's just say it won't end well for any of us. Please, you have to come back. No. As she was about to punch him again, but a root appeared from the ground of wood and grabbed her wrist. Enough, Tsunade, said a gruff voice. It was Hashirama Senju who was standing there in the flesh. Grandpa? How is that possible? He's not alone here, Tsunade, said another gruff voice. It was Tobirama Senju. What is going on here? We are revived, and we need his help. But we do agree with you. He is still a child. How old is he now? 8. Where is he? I don't know, back in the woods. Kushina? You can come out now. As Kushina came out, she looked ill. There were black marks under her eyes, and she was weakened, almost like a skeleton up to the point. What happened to her? She contracted a disease that even I can't cure. It is not even known yet. As she coughed huge amount of blood, I'm fine. Naruto says that he will find a cure. I trust in him. As Minato arrived there, Kushina, get away from me. As she coughed some more. Get away from me, Minato Namikaze. I still haven't forgiven you. Please, look at yourself, please. I beg of you. Don't forgive me if you want to, but please let me help you. You can't. Minato, Tsunade said. It is a disease that she contracted from here through hives. It is not incurable. I see. So she's, got some years left in her. It will be painful, but she says she'll pull through. Please, Kushina, you have to, as he was slapped. Enough! I'm not weak, Minato Namikaze. As she was slapped next, as she fell to the ground, it was by a red-haired woman. Shut up, Kushina. Stop being stubborn for once. I know we Uzumakis are stubborn, but this is the next level of stubbornness. You are dying. Can't you see that? It will take a toll on Naruto once he finds out. We have to tell him now. I don't want to tell him. He has a right to know. I can't just hand you into a healthy self. You're killing yourself. As suddenly a goddess appeared there. I can heal you, Kushina Uzumaki. Who are you? I am Kami. But you have to return. It was a curse given to you by a dying goddess, who was enraged that you took away a chance for salvation of our followers. You know what happened? A minor village that was full of our followers died because of the demon invasion, and your son wasn't there to save them. As her eyes widened, many infant children were killed alongside their mothers, some still not even birthed. But he's still a kid. I don't want him to be. We neither. But it is what it is. Shinigami, that idiot, decided this on his own, and he was punished severely for it, because he has broken a code. But we forgave him because he did the right thing. It was needed, and it still is. Hattori is still out there. We do not know where he is. He will live a normal life, and so will you. He will need his mother. He will need his family. He will need all of you. I don't know if I can forgive him. You have to try, Kushina. I know there is still forgiveness left in you. I trust you, my child. As Kushina was cured and Kami disappeared, as the time resumed. Fine, I will go back. As after that Naruto returned. Kachan, I'm back. This time it will help. As Naruto was holding a Jengsin, a Chinese root that surprisingly he found. How did you find this, Naruto? It is rare, says Tsunade. It might help. It might help return your strength to you, Kushina. You won't be coughing anymore, Kachan. As Naruto stopped, who are they? Wait, who are they, Kachan? As Minato hugged the son as he cried, I'm sorry, my son. As Kushina wanted to stop that, but she couldn't. She was happy that finally the father and son were reunited, but she hoped this was under different circumstances. And Kushina was now with a heavy heart agreeing with them. Fine. As she ordered Naruto to pack the bag, as there was silence. I'm happy too, Minato, but this doesn't mean that I forgive you. Neither does it mean that I will be happy if he gets injured, but it has to be done, as Kami-sama herself said so. I see. As after that, they returned to the village. It took them 1 month to get there, and to their surprise, the village was now more like a camp, as many of the populace were brought there who were in need of immediate help, care, as well as many other stuff who needed them. Shizune was the one who left behind to help those people, and she was still there. Shizune, it's been a long time, Tsunade-sama. As Shizune passed out, Shizune, she's out cold again. She needs another pill to get her going. We still aren't done. Let me handle this and take over for her, alright? We can use all the hands we need, Tsunade-sama. As time was slowly starting to pass, 1 week has passed and many more injured people were brought in. And suddenly one of them yelled. It was an Anbu. Close the gates! They have found our base! As the gates were closed and many seals were risen from the ground. As the Uzumakis were outside holding the barriers because they were revived too as well. And the demon horde appeared. As Naruto, seeing this, that the barrier broke, he saw that a child smaller than him was about to die as the demon picked him up. As Naruto yelled, No! As he took one step, and then another, and then there was no step. He flew. In the speed of light, and wherever he flew, from the heat of his divine flame's wings, everything burned down. Everything that was evil, of dark nature, burned down to the crisp. Even their ashes did not hit the floor. That's how badly they were burned, and that is how intense the heat was. As Naruto finally caught the child, and as he landed, Are you alright? Thanks, Mr. Nissan. It's good to know you're fine. Ah, what do we have here? Said a demon. Who are you? My name is Three Snakes. What do you mean by that? What do you want from us? Oh, it's simple. We want is you, boy. And you have came to us. But there's only you. As the man that was there split into 3 huge snakes. Now we are 3. As the 3 of the snakes attacked Naruto. As Naruto finally summoned his sword. As he cut them down. As one of them bit him. As he threw him back. So much for the power of the Gate Guardian. Even with his powers, you do not have his knowledge. Enough! Naruto said. As a huge burst of wave was released, burning him to the crisp as well. As Naruto was laying there, as blood was seeping out of him, as he was healed by Tsunade. It was a bad idea to bring you back here, Naruto, said Kushina. No, Kachan. It was not. If it wasn't for him, said a woman, stopping Naruto, my son would have died. Kushina-sama, thank you for making that decision. I see. But I still am not happy that we are here, Naruto. The camp has been attacked. We have to contact the other hidden camps. Hidden camps, that is what we are calling them. More people are now being left homeless because of the attacks that are intensifying. And we had come to a conclusion that Hattori is here somewhere, or his subordinates are at least. This is not good. Not good at all. As some more time passed and the other camps were contacted and they told them that they were okay and they will hide the patrol and intensify the seals some more. And after that, 10 years has passed as we see a young blonde man standing in a destroyed field. He was 16 when it happened. Naruto was standing in a destroyed camp. Everywhere he saw lay dead bodies of his loved ones. And suddenly he was shaken awake from his dream as he gasped. What was that? It was so vivid. As Naruto saw that he was not on his bed or in his room, he was still sitting. What it feels like was bad, but it wasn't. Standing in front of him was statues that were glowing with lights, and was darkness everywhere. We will find you, Gate Guardian, and we will be free once more. Our leader Hattori will locate you down, and once he does, we will be free. You're the evil gods that your parents told you about. We are here to give you a chance to save them, because the rule of the new gods will be soon upon us, and we will be such gods, ending the false ones. So what do you want me to do? Good choice. We want you to help us and join us. Let the demons enter your camp and show them this sign. As a statue mark was given to him. This is our will. If you show them this, you will be able to prevail, and the other gods will be angry at you for this, but we will be able to save you. I see. As Naruto then saw that he was back, and suddenly he was pulled again, this time to another plane. How could you? I'm not. Here, I was about to give you this. This might help you track them down and end them for good. I highly doubt that they will help me. Because they will not, boy. They want to end you. You are the bane of their existence. They will not hesitate to kill you. I know. That is why I'm giving you this, Shinigami-sama. Thanks, child. Can you still be trusted? I do not know. He can, said Kami. He can be trusted. I know deep down he is still good. I am good. I've never turned evil. But those dreams, they were vivid. They were playing with your emotions, child. Or more like Hattori was. He still is out there. And he still is searching for you. His senses are weakened because we have taken one of his eyes, which were eagle eye, which could search through many universes. Without it, he's like a blind demon king. That is best for us, but we still have to track him down. And as for the statue, we know now that the demon gods are breaking the seal again. We have to end them once and for all. As other gods nodded, it is time to finish what we started then, said Zeus. As many others agreed, as Odin rose. Let's go then. They will not see the sun in Valhalla. As all of them disappeared, and Naruto was brought back. Naruto? I've been trying to call you. Why aren't you waking up? You look pale and you're sweating very much. It's fine, Kachan. Everything is going to be fine. And soon after that, Kaguya came to know that something was up with Naruto. I have to talk to your son, Kushina. What is it, Kaguya-sama? Something is up with him. Something that he is not telling us. Something I must know. At all cost. Okay. I guess you can talk to him. Good. Thank you, child. As after that, we see Naruto in the backyard, just meditating, as flames were around him, as he was suddenly called out. Something is up with you, Naruto. Something you're not telling us. As she created a barrier, you can speak to me, son. What is it? It's nothing, Kaguya-sama. It's just, please, tell me. I know that something is up. You have never acted like this before, Naruto. I see you as my own grandchild. And I know you respect me as your grandmother. So please tell me. The gods, the evil ones, they're breaking through the seals, and the gods are going to go into war with them again, I think. I was called by them. The gods? The evil ones. The one behind the seals, as Kaguya's eyes went. That is not good. They can't do that. I do not know how they were able to. but that can never be good. I know. And they offered me some sort of offering, like I becoming a part of them, and they showed me a dream. If that didn't happen, what might happen? I saw all of you dead, and I was standing there shaking hands. I couldn't do anything. I watched you all get murdered. It was horrible. I don't want to live through that again. I don't want to be a part of that again. I doubt I would survive that. Listen, son. I know what you've been through. Those emotions, those things you felt, they were playing with you, toying with you, so you would loosen up your guard and open up to them. And that is what you did. But you were saved by the gods and your will to not abandon them. And that is why you are here, because gods became aware of them and you helped them out. And they will prevail, I know for sure. But what about Tori? He's still out there. They told me that he will be the one who will be doing this soon. For that we will see, my boy. That we will see. When the time comes, we will be here with you, stopping them at all cost. Never let it get to your head that you're standing there alone when that happens. We will be there with you, your parents, me, Tsunade, as well as all of the elemental nations, my son. You are the child of prophecy, the golden child, that the gods have smiled upon and given you the power of the Golden Gate Guardian. It is up to you to save us or not to. Do I have a choice? It is always that question, son. We all have a choice, but what decision we make makes and marks our character. I see. Thanks, Kaguya-bachan. He helped me, as Kaguya hugged him. Now, be a good boy and be good on your mother, okay? And train hard, because your mother is quite worried about you, and so is your father. Father, I haven't spoken to him. That is why he's worried about you, son, she said, chuckling a bit. I'll talk to him soon. As we see Naruto walking towards the camp in which Minato and the other Kages were, alongside the elders. As Kaguya then smiled seeing him as Hagoromo spoke. You know, mother, I'm still surprised that you're able to regain back your consciousness after the whole Shinji event. To be honest, he's still here. I have just locked him away and won that war. But when the time comes, I will release it once more. What do you mean by that, mother? He said, frowning. You know what I mean, she said with a smile. As his eyes widened, you're going to sacrifice yourself. For them to have some time. Yes, I sense Hattori getting close. He will be here soon. How much time? Some years, but he will be here soon. And for that I have to be prepared. That is why I have to release him when the time comes. And my son, your duty is to make sure that Naruto survives this, because he will be going after Naruto. Everything else be damned. You must protect him at all cost. I will, mother. I will. Good. I know you will. As the other Otsuzukis then arrived, we are deciding, Kaguya. What do you mean deciding? To join the evil gods? What? You can't be. See, I told you she wouldn't agree, said Momoshiki. Neither should we, Shiki, but the power can go fuck itself, said Kishiki. Can't you see, our whole clan died, seeking that power that never existed in the beginning. They all are playing with our emotions, and they will do the same again if we fulfill their conditions. What conditions they are, I don't even want to know. I don't want to be a part of that. I'll rather die here, standing on the right side of the history, than being a part of that, said the other Otsuzukis as Shiki nodded. Good. Then what I'm about to do is, well, I'm sorry, as he absorbed both of his brothers and ate them. What is going on? Absorb me, Kaguya. What? Turn me into a chakra fruit and eat it, goddammit. If we are going to die, we'll die as a whole family together. I'll be damned if I let you sacrifice that all alone. You're not doing that. Don't make me do this. I won't harm my brothers. I have harmed them already. They're gone, dead. Now absorb me and become the true princess, the true Otsutsuki goddess. And when the demon comes, butcher him down. You have a fighting chance. And Kaguya did absorb him after that, although with tearful eyes. Soon after that, 2 years passed. Naruto's training was coming to an end almost, and that is when their camps were attacked by the hordes of demons. All the camps were attacked, as the signals for help rose, and Naruto just stood there. He couldn't even move, as he saw a huge amount of demons. He tried to fight them, but he was captured by one such demon. His hands and legs were chained, and in front of him everyone was butchered down. As Kaguya then arrived there, wounded, "I won't let you harm him, Hattori." "What an insect like you going to do to me?" Harm me? You can't." Before he could finish, he was punched and sent away, flying. "Oh, I will." "Naruto, escape." "But Bachan, this is an order, boy. Don't let sacrifices of everyone go in vain. There is still hope for them. They will survive, I'll make sure of that. Now go, I don't have much time." As Kaguya then took on beating and punched Hattori into a beating, and Hattori was soon gone into hiding again. But Kaguya was badly wounded, and many of them were dead. Some who were alive and wounded came to her, as it was Hiruzen who had survived yet another catastrophic attack this time around. "This is not good, Kaguya-sama. All of the camps were attacked. With our jutsu, I will be able to revive them. But it will weaken you all. Let's just hope that Naruto is able to finish the final trial and save us all." "Kaguya-sama, what do you mean?" As Kaguya smiled, as she was bleeding, "It was already decided. It is time for the redemption of the Otsuzukis." As she did a one-hand seal jutsu as she coughed blood. "True divine jutsu. Revive!" As a huge burst of white energy was shot through her body. Wherever it went, everyone was revived who died. To this day, and all the camps were soon back to life. As she started to disappear, as Minato and Kushina arrived there, "Kaguya-sama, it's alright, child. I saved Naruto. He is in with the God's plane. He will learn there, and once he is ready, he will come back. You all cannot use chakra though. I'm sorry I had to take it back. I'm sorry, son. No, mother. I am sorry that I was never able to understand you," said Hagoromo as he shed tears as Kaguya finally bursted into particles, which shined. As he go towards Naruto. As Naruto opened his eyes, he was in a white plane. Where is this?" "Welcome. We are the Origins. We once held Hattori as our subordinate, but he has betrayed us. We were the one who gave the Gate Guardian his consciousness, and in return gave you the power, Naruto." "But why?" "Because we knew you have the ability to end it all, son. Because you are the chosen one, Naruto. It is up to you to defeat this. You will train with me, my boy. When the training is over, for you it will be seconds, but many years will be passed down. We have to start now. We do not have much time, as only 1 year has passed." "What?" "Yes." As hence Naruto didn't have much time to waste, he started his training. And training he did for the upcoming 10 years, which were 10 years there. For 10 years he went to every dimension and hunted down Hattori's subordinates and his goons, while the gods were busy dealing with the evil gods. And finally, it was down to him and Hattori. The fight was marvelous, as one who will see it call it, written to be down in legends. And finally, Naruto struck a ending blow, slicing his head off and burning him to the crisp. The Gate Guardian was done, and the universe of the SCP was destroyed, and every SCP was hunted down and killed by him as well. Those who were not killable were now killable because of his powers, and divineness increased. He has become a legend in the many universes once more, to be known as the Guardian of the Universes. A new title given to him now, as he finally returned to his family, only to find that they were gone. as they were dead. Although they had some children again, and Naruto was surprised to find out that he had a sibling who was grown up, his sister Mito. And after seeing her brother, she hugged him and cried, and so did Naruto. It was time for him to mourn the lost loved ones, but he knew for sure that they will be happy, knowing that he was able to avenge them by ending Hattori once and for all. And Naruto then protected the universes until he was now old, and he was close to dying, as he was sitting on a huge cliff. Now that his sister was gone and many others were gone as well, he was alone in this world, ready to move on. It is done, right? It is my time, Shinigami-sama, or otherwise you wouldn't be here. You're right, boy. That is why I'm here. You have done good. Do you want to continue on living, or you want to move on and go see your family and friends? I'd rather go see them. Why? I thought you would be getting used to this power and would do anything to have it now. Although humans tend to turn greedy, you were some different and had some exceptions, but I did not knew that why others have that. But now I knew, Naruto. Shinigami said for the first time, smiling. Thanks, Shinigami-sama, I guess. Trust me, well boy, they all are still waiting for you. As Naruto gave up the powers of the Gate Guardian and then went to the afterlife, as he died peacefully and was buried by Shinigami himself. Quite an honor, as we see him standing in a field of corn, as everything was so shiny and peaceful, and in front of him came his family as he hugged them. He was reunited with them. Finally, Naruto's hardships paid off. He was a legend in the whole universes and galaxies, and he was a lesson for those who want to meddle and attain power. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is Apollo Uchiha and I'm signing